Oh, my.
Hi, I'm Roger, and I'm here to talk to you about switching to our cellular network, Another Mobile. Now, you're probably content with your current network in that you don't actively think about it unless something goes wrong. But I'm going to try to convince you into thinking that we're better, even though we're merely comparable, just like everyone else. So, just for my sake, try to remember when you were frustrated with your current network. Because even though it only happened once or twice, and that kind of thing happens on literally any network, maybe it was inconvenient enough that your impatience has ballooned it into a real problem in your mind. But if you're not convinced yet, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can still trick you. Here are some shapes that represent the landmass on which you live. We've added some colorful, meaningless dots, as splotches really, that we're going to claim represent network coverage. But there's no rule that says these maps have to be accurate. So they're not. There's no real way to make sure where coverage is for any given network, because every network has outages and gets crap reception in the mountains. So even if we wanted to tell you the truth about your coverage, we couldn't. The best way to find out if your area gets good coverage is to find a neighbor who uses your network and ask them how their service is. But don't do that. Use our maps. Oh, look at how many dots ours has. Live here? Who? Hell, you know what? There, you're covered. Not convinced by maps? That's okay. I'll just tell you our network has 4G speeds. Sure, 4G is just a marketing term that we've decided refers to speeds between 10 and 40 megabits per second, even though the International Telecommunication Union established that standard 4G should actually refer to speeds between 100 and 1,000 megabits per second. But you didn't know that, so hey, forget what I just told you. Our network has 4G speeds. At Another Mobile, we've also got plans that feature unlimited calls like everyone else, unlimited texting like everyone else, and a tiered system of data plans that seems arbitrary because it basically is. Data's a lot cheaper than we're willing to let on. But we need that extra money because how else would we offer to literally pay you to switch cell network providers? Oh yeah, that's apparently a thing now. We'll just pay you to switch to us. Because like I said, we're basically identical to everyone else. Thanks for watching. Sign up for a plan at Another Mobile today. I'm Roger. Me too. Sign up for a data plan at Additional Mobile today. I'm also Roger. Sign up for a data plan at this particular mobile today. We've got 4G LTE speeds. Us too. Thanks. We've been Roger.
Who's the greatest person who ever lived? It's me. Everybody else sucks. I've got a Grammy and 4 top 10 hits. Clearly, that makes me the best. This is the most awesome nerd. And I've not shared song ever heard. Why would you want to be yourself? You should be me and no one else. You suck. Ugh, look at you. What is wrong with me? You need a new red hair, and a giraffe hood. Here, take these dudes. Hey, are you trying to make us look just like you? That's what we don't want to. If you don't want to be man, you must be a real dumb man. Here with these robes that are pink and singing duties like me. Everyone but me is flawed, so you should all quit your job and become entertainers, just like me, Megan Trainor. What are you trying to do? Please stop. To make you more like me, not you. You suck. We can't machine that can map out all of your genes. Then any creature that walks in will come out a clone of again. Hell yeah! Yo, and you prepare to be improved. Step up and walk right through. Come on, you go through. Kill. This is so great. Everyone has my face. The world's a better place. You save the human race. Now I can see just what love really means. That's why I'm not asking. Will you all marry me?
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Test it 1 2 1 2. Test it 1 2 1 2. Oh, sent me something. Oh,
I thought that was something we could talk about.
I like that. That's kind of cool. We'll do it.
Yeah.
A little of what would you rather holiday edition, fall edition. Excuse me. Welcome to the Charles Richardson radio program. It is 8 o'clock in the East Coast, 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Pacific. I am lowering the volume on the wrong channel. Yeah, that's better. And exactly 8 o'clock over in the Philippines. They're 12 hours ahead of us or something like that. Yeah, that's right. It's already Thursday over there. I wish it was Thursday now. It'd be one day closer to us leaving out of here. And one day closer to our Halloween costume show. Still accepting submissions. If you want to go ahead and get you or your child dressed up in their Halloween best, feel free to go ahead and snap a picture and send it on over to us. Raw Talk Online at yahoo.com, or you can actually send it by instant messaging me on my Facebook or on YouTube. Facebook is probably where most people are going to go anyway. You can search on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page or my personal profile at Charles Richardson. Just go ahead and drop me a line, a photo of you or your kid, or both, if you both want to be entered. The adult contest will feature a $50 Visa gift card, and the kids contest will give one of your youngsters a $20 budget of the candy of their choice. So, yes, that means whatever candy they like. So if they're into, Twix, Snickers, excuse me. That was really,
don't pronounce it that way. That's
Snickers.
That's not right.
Wow, that's wrong. Wow, holy shit. Snickers. Lollipops, whatever it is, it's a $20 candy budget. So what I'll probably do is head over to Walmart. Go to Walmart.
After Halloween, so that it's on sale.
Exactly, after Halloween. I mean, we're doing the contest on the 30th, so you're not getting the candy on Halloween. I can tell you that much. You have to take into consideration shipping, handling, and my lazy ass procrastinating. You have all the ings going on there. Mm-hmm. Shipping, handling, procrastinating. You got to make sure you take all that in consideration. You'll probably have it before New Year's. No, I'm just kidding. Same thing with the Visa gift card. But yeah, the $20 budgeted candy, obviously the parents will go ahead and let me know which candy they want. Last year's winner, Michelle Ivy's granddaughter, went ahead and got a $20 bag of lollipops. I'm over here trying to figure out kid that want lollipops.
Stephen likes lollipops.
You put a lollipop in front of a Kinder Egg, and what does he choose?
Well,
I'm just saying.
We got him, or you got him addicted to those things.
If he had a choice on what type of candy, he ain't going to choose lollipops. I'm just saying. He's not going to choose lollipops.
Well, he's always going to pick a Kinder Egg, but if the Kinder Egg wasn't available, then he would pick a lollipop.
Do you realize $20 in Kinder Eggs is like 8 eggs?
Yeah. They're expensive.
They're expensive. What the hell? Who makes these Kinder Eggs? Is it Elon Musk's company, and they're putting like
Because
silver
there's a
chocolate
toy
in there?
in it.
Oh, big freaking the toy
And that's the
sucks.
only reason. And that's the only reason he likes the stinking candy is because there's a toy in it.
No, he doesn't. He likes the
he does.
candy stuff. He likes the illy gooey middle with 2 nuts in it, which really seems, when you think about it, seems kind of
Give him a
gross.
jar of Nutella, and there you go.
Yeah, $20 in Nutella. I don't even know how much Nutella costs. Don't they have those little?
I don't know.
Don't they have those little grab things where you can stick a piece
Yeah,
of
well, they also
gingerbread or
have
something?
little mini jars that are like this big.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh, no.
It's just a jar of Nutella. It doesn't come with the sticks. I know what you're talking about with the sticks.
Right.
But this is just a jar of Nutella with nothing
Really?
to go with it. Yeah.
By the way, I did give him dessert today. I gave him one of my sugar-free pudding cups.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Nutella. Nutella hazelnut spread, $4.12 at Walmart. But how big is it?
That's probably for like a
probably a-
regular size jar. It's probably comparable to like a jar of peanut butter.
This one is.
I don't know. We've never bought it.
Yeah, we never brought Nutella. And I feel, you know what? And I actually kind of.
I like it. I've had it before.
Did you?
Yeah, it's good.
That's a 13-ounce jar of Nutella for $4. That's not comparable to a jar of peanut butter. That's more.
Well,
Way more.
you also buy the ginormous jars of peanut butter.
To save. Hello. Here, this one here is $1. I bet you that's what you're probably talking about. This is a 1 ounce.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm talking about.
1.05 ounce. Yeah, this is this size.
It doesn't look exactly like what I was talking about, but it's like the same size probably.
It was a little, well, I can't believe Walmart goes ahead and takes like 8 pictures, and one of them's the up close of the barcode. So it's this. I mean, again, probably,
Yeah.
like I said, it varies with the picture, but it's like one ounce, 1.05 ounces. It's basically like it's a mini glass jar.
It's a snack size jar, so you just throw it in your bag and you don't have to bring the whole thing.
$1 for an ounce, 1 ounce. It's almost like I'm going up saying, "Hey man, you need pot? Yeah, I got a couple ounces left. How much?" I know they ain't gonna say $1 an ounce, probably like 20 an ounce or something. Like
I don't know how much pot goes for.
Yeah, it probably something really stupid. You know, pot costs more than $1 an ounce, right? Yeah, I get it. I get it. John wanted to go ahead and say that his cousin won last year, which was the really creepy Stephen King looking clown. God, that's I can't get that image out of my head, but I can't. I don't have it saved. I would go ahead and pull it up.
There's a house that I go by on my way to and from work. They have a little, like, I guess a mannequin, you would say. I don't know, of a little kid in a yellow raincoat, and then they have a few feet in front of it a balloon, like it's like the kid's chasing the balloon.
Wow. You know what I would have? I would have like, I would have a mannequin hold a football up like this, and put a stake in it, and have a mannequin like Charlie Brown go like be elevated like 3 feet in the air, like he was trying to kick the football. That would be awesome.
There's a trunk or treat thing. I was looking for trunk or treat ideas before.
Yeah.
And it was all of the Peanuts characters in their little ghost costumes, even the one with all the eyes.
Yeah.
And then they had like different, I got this, and I got a rock.
Ha ha ha! I got a rock. You gotta love the Charlie Brown cartoons. I'm sorry. I mean, there was actually we were watching a rerun of Mike and Molly overnight, and they were sitting there watching the Christmas version of Peanuts.
Yeah.
You could hear the music in the back. Obviously, they probably weren't watching the actual cartoon, but they had made it seem like it was. So you heard the music in the background, and it's like they started making fun of them. I'm thinking, how dare you? How dare you make fun of little Charlie Brown? Everybody else does,
Charlie
not you.
Brown's
You
a
should be doing that.
staple.
Yeah. I mean, come on now. Stop making fun of Charlie Brown. I mean, this is the kid that goes for candy and he gets a rock. I mean, listen, I understand we're trying to prevent diabetes here, but you don't have to go ahead and give him a rock.
Got a rock.
Not a rock. You know, probably what does he get for Christmas? Nothing.
I got a rock.
You're going to wonder, when I was watching those cartoons, I'm thinking, where the hell is his parents? Because honestly,
They're going wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah, wah,
And
like
it's pro-
the teachers.
yeah. But I'm just saying, it's like there's like he doesn't have any parents. He
No,
has to cook
but-
his own
but-
food. He burns toast.
Back in that day, kids had a lot more freedom to do things on their own.
And I think that's missing, to be honest with you. I tell you all the time, I think, listen, you gotta hand over the reins eventually. And it's like, don't be this clingy person where you just gotta have control of everything. You can't do that. At least I don't think you should. I mean, I get there needs to be restraints, but not shackles.
Kids also behaved differently.
You want to know why?
Because
they
they-
were raised differently.
Yeah.
They were raised differently. Nowadays, it's like you do one thing wrong. Well, I'm gonna tell the cops on you. I'm gonna tell my principal on you. I'm gonna tell this. They have no fear,
Yeah.
because back in the day when you did that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell some. Well, you're gonna be limping
I'm
along.
gonna call your dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you daddy.
Don't make me call your dad.
And-
You're gonna
and-
call dad. You're in trouble,
and-
and you better just
It wasn't
cut
even
it out
that.
right now.
It wasn't even that. Well, if my mom ever heard me saying something like that, it's like I'm gonna go tell on you. My mom's gonna say, "Well, you're gonna be limping really bad before you get there." Like she's gonna get me, and it's like, all right, fine, just whatever. I'll just behave. I was never that way with my mom, though. I mean, listen. I was like, listen. My mom had a temper, and that's probably where I get mine from. She had a temper. She went ahead and went off. Like, she's the type of person that when you go ahead and she gets upset, she will go ahead and bring up stuff 2 weeks ago that you did. It's like she'll yell at you for what you're doing now and then tell you how bad you were 2 weeks ago and what you did wrong 2 weeks ago that annoyed her that she never mentioned. She kept everything bottled up for 2 weeks and then blew up at the end when finally she had something to yell about again. And it's like that volcano that just goes up and up and up and up. And that's why it's like, I walked on eggshells in that home. I really did. I mean, I try not to be that way now. I try to just keep it in and instead of keeping it in, holding it in, I'm over here like, it's not that bad. It's okay. But sometimes it's hard. But like I said, kids were raised differently back then.
Yeah.
They had discipline. They had respect for their elders, because if you didn't have respect, you got it beaten into you. There was no, oh, well, you're going to go to jail for hitting your kid. Shit, back in the day, schools hit kids.
Yeah.
Big paddles named Bertha ran around elementary schools. You go into the principal, they
But
went
I
ahead and
didn't
gave
have-
you strikes.
That never happened when I was a
Oh,
kid.
bullshit. It happened
No,
with
it
me.
didn't happen to me.
Well, I wasn't that far ahead of you.
I mean,
It happened to me here in Florida. Up north, I never heard of anything like that. Down here, when I finally went to school in Florida, I'm over here like, me and this one kid got into a tussle because he wanted to freaking get with me
Well-
and just like start a fight. So we kind of like pushed and shoved in the back. Got both of us taken to the principal's office. Principal took out this big paddle, looked like he would cut cheese on it, and it's like, this is what's next, kids. Thinking, okay. Like, all right. And this other one here, basically, he knew where it stands. Like, he was bowing his head like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
no, that never happened when I was in school.
Now, see, you're a rebel.
Well, I never really got in that much trouble.
I didn't either. But
In
apparently I
school?
got just enough trouble where I was shown where it was.
But I don't-
Top file cabinet.
I don't think that was in existence when I
Yeah.
went to school.
I don't know. How long did you go to school down here the whole time, or did you go up there in Illinois? 'Cause
I
know
went
you.
to kindergarten in Illinois.
Okay. So, but yeah, like I said, kids were raised very much differently right now, and everybody's like so worried about this and the the traumatic effects of kids and this and that, and kids are just being just as much disrespectful. It's like it's kind of going backwards. I mean, I get about the mental capacity. I get that there's how do you pronounce autism? You know, what's it classified under? It's like some type of
It's a communication disorder.
yeah, it's the disorders. Thank you. There's like these disorders that are out there, and I get we need to.
Well, and here's the other thing. Back in the day when we were kids, autism wasn't really well known. Most people didn't know what it was, and if there was a child that had it, the only time it would be diagnosed is if it was a really extreme case, like completely nonverbal, physically aggressive, like really bad. Like, and then
And now
they
we got
would
levels of autism.
then they would be institutionalized.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
There wasn't anybody trying to figure. Well, I mean, maybe they were trying to figure it out, but they weren't trying to keep these kids at home and try to help them adjust to the world because they see things differently, and they everything is they see things through a different perspective than we do.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, it wasn't known at all. There was no such thing as. I mean, listen, if you had a meltdown, it was like, hey, listen, you need to take a time out, or you need to go, punch out your feelings, or whatever the case may be.
Well,
nobody knew anything about ADHD or anything like that.
Yeah.
PTSD and
I mean, when
soldiers, it wasn't even known.
When I was a kid, that was when they first started diagnosing like ADD and ADHD to the point where they were medicating kids for it. I mean,
Right.
I guess it might have been diagnosed before that, but it wasn't. They weren't really medicating kids. And then, but when they first started, doing medication for it, the kids were like zombies. They were just completely not themselves.
Well, I think that's what the
Now
whole point
they've-
was. Is like, you wanted to
No.
go ahead. Well, I'm just saying you want to go ahead and make them to the point where they can function in society, I guess.
But it was to the other extreme.
Yeah.
It was like they barely were functioning, but more in a like just, lethargic, not doing anything kind of way. Now they've gotten it, they've figured out the science of it a little bit more and figured out how to balance it out so that they're not giving too much to the point where the kids are totally
they're still
zoned out.
They're still prescribing. Let's see how this works. Let's see how that
Well,
works.
yes.
They're still doing that.
Yes. We know. We've been through it.
Yeah, we know.
But they err on the side of giving less rather than giving a high dose and then tapering it down. They give a lower dose, and then if they need to increase it, they increase it.
Right. I mean, I get it. I'm not going to. Same time, you go extreme, then you go to the other extreme of, well, you can't punish your kid anymore.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Oh, you need to go into the timeout method. You need to go into this method and that method and all this other methods. Like, no, this doesn't work.
Well, but if it's done consistently, some of this other things can work. It just has to be consistent.
I know. I just don't. I don't buy it. I think that, it is all tapered around what type of kid you have. If you're gonna have that more aggressive kid, you need to be a more aggressive parent.
Not necessarily.
I'm just saying, it's like, listen, I was taught respect, and it was done forcefully. Now, I'm not saying my mom beat the shit out of me or my dad beat the shit out of me. It had nothing to do with that. I was, I mean, I was spanked around and slapped around here and there, but it was nothing to the point of me getting my ass whipped the whole time. I think I had the belt on me once, and that was something really bad. But, and just goes to show you, I don't even know what it was because it was spanked, it was whipped out of me really good. Anyway, I'm just saying, and it was only one time, but you know what? I turned out and I respected my mom. No matter how much of a crazy bitch she was, I respected my mom. And I respected my stepdad, which I thought he was a complete asshole, and I said that right to his face. So, but I, had to respect him because, listen, I was living under the same roof as he was. That jackass slept on the freaking couch. He was a dirty-ass scumbag. But what did I have to do? I mean, listen, they were the ones in the house that I had to respect. Nice. Had to. It wasn't a choice. It was a had to. And I think the kids nowadays, it's like, I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do this. Who are you? I'm your mom. So? I'm your dad. So? They don't care. They really don't care unless they want something. Then they care. Then it's like, oh, no, don't do that.
It's not all kids, though.
I didn't say it was all kids, but I'm just saying majority of the kids, that's the way it is. It's the way it is. And it's taken a step down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because, listen, the type of discipline that you instill with the students that you have, the clients that you have, is a tapered version of, you have a condition, and we're going to work around this. You do something messed up, well, we understand you have a condition, so we're just going to work around it. But what about these kids that don't have a condition? And they just go ahead and act crazy. All of a sudden, they have a condition.
There are some kids who, they don't have any kind of, ADHD or autism or anything like that, and they still don't behave.
They're intelligent. They're highly. They're intelligent. They know what's going on. They can manipulate the system, and there's nothing wrong with them. All of a sudden, if they act the way they are, all of a sudden society thinks, well, there's got to be something wrong with this kid.
Well, and that can be caused by different things. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have any kind of, disorder or diagnosable, anything. It could just, it could be bad parenting.
Oh, but you think the parents are going to really accept that? Oh, no. There's something wrong with our kid. Well, there has to be something wrong with our kid. It's not us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, and I've seen, both sides of it because I used to work in, as a preschool teacher before this. And and I've seen some kids that it was just bad parenting. Yeah. Like, their parents just let them do whatever they want. They had no rules, and the kids behaved like it.
Yeah.
And then there were other cases where it's like, okay,
but you see that
something else going.
But you see that from society's angle now. If you're outside looking in, you're taking a look at this undisciplined kid. Oh my God! You know what? You may have a different perspective because you're in the inside. What to look, all that. So you may be biased on all this. But I'm talking about from just a normal person looking into it. Oh my God, that poor thing. There must be something wrong with him. He must have dementia. He must have autism.
It's actually usually the other way around. People see a kid misbehaving and they assume it's bad parenting, even if it is something else. Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Because autism or ADHD or any of that stuff doesn't have any physical signs. If you look at a kid with autism, you can't tell that they have autism.
Right.
So people on the outside look at this kid who's, hitting their mom or yelling or talking back or still in diapers at an age where
He
they
shouldn't
should
be in
be potty
diapers.
trained,
Right.
or using a pacifier beyond the age that they should be, or something like that, and they assume, oh well, that parent isn't doing their job.
So John
it's
went
not true.
John went ahead and made a comment. 85% of kids today run their parents today. Some kids need a good 70s ass spanking. I agree. Even if there's even if this kid or whatever does have slightly, I mean, there's a point. There's a tipping point to everything. There really is. There's a tipping point to everything, because even if you have a kid who has a disability, there's to a point where you're trying to raise that kid to function on all levels. They're gonna, at some point in time, they're gonna realize they can manipulate it.
That's why they go to therapy and we work on it.
Yeah, we work on it. But then what happens? Therapy's like once or twice a week. What happens on these other 3 days, 4 days? That
Actually,
you know what I'm saying?
most of our kids are in therapy every day.
Okay, well, not every kid's in therapy for every day, and not
No.
and I'm sure a lot of the kids that are not in therapy have something going on, and parents don't know how to handle it. And if they do know how to handle it, the kids are bright enough to a point where they can manipulate it. I'm just saying it's not cut and dry each scenario. You need to let the parents discipline their kids. Now, if the kid comes to school with bruises, okay, yeah, I get it. That's where we need to take the line. But if I'm spanking my kid on the butt, clothes on, making sure he understands that there's discipline in the house, I shouldn't be penalized for that.
Well,
I
you won't
shouldn't
be. You wouldn't be if that's the case.
Yeah.
It is perfectly legal to spank your child on the butt.
Anyway, how did we get on the subject?
I don't
know. It was just brought on. Just a kids candy. Maybe
You
we
were
should.
talking about candy.
Yeah, you know what we should do? I'm just gonna go ahead and send them sugar-free candy. $20 with the sugar-free candy. It's gonna be like 2 bags. That's it. It's gonna be 2 8-ounce bags of sugar-free candy. There you go. No sugar for you. I don't know, but anyway, 813-699-5353. Again, don't forget, next Monday coming up, the 30th, our Halloween show. Alyssa will be dressed up as Elf. Who the hell are you going to dress up as? 626. Stitch. She's going to be dressed up as Stitch. And I'm probably going to go back to Fred Flintstone. It's nice and airy. I don't have to wear underpants. I'm good.
Oh, jeez.
I'll be free balling in my Fred Flintstone outfit. It'll be all good. It'll be all good under the hood. Nice and airy. Have a fan. I'll have my mini fan down there. My balls will be nice and cool. What? I'm just saying. Can be. All right, let's do this. Let's do this Would You Rather Fall Edition. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen on this one because, damn it, I can. So, Alyssa was nice enough to go ahead and do a Would You Rather Fall Edition. And there's 8 questions on, not questions, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. There's 8 things on here that we can try to get at here. So let's do Would You Rather Fall Edition. So, like the first thing on here.
You already know my answer to that first one.
Yeah. First thing on here is, I got to get this over here. Sorry. First thing is a fall movie or football. Oh, I either watch fall movie or watch football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely football.
Definitely movie.
Yeah, of course. I know. We wouldn't do that. Cocoa or tea. That's me, cocoa. I got to have cocoa. I don't like tea at all. Pumpkin patch or corn maze. I don't like corn mazes. I'll do pumpkin patch.
Yeah, pumpkin patch.
Yeah. Who would want to do a corn maze? I mean, they're itchy. They're just, they're not fun.
Well,
I don't like mazes.
Florida corn mazes
Suck.
are a sorry excuse for a corn maze.
Oh, okay. Even the one at the pumpkin festival?
Yeah, because you can see over the stinking corn. It's not tall enough.
Oh yeah, it's true. That still scares me. I've seen Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I take a look at that maze. That maze scared the shit out of me. I know it's not a
Well,
corn
they
maze,
got
but still.
Well, see, when I think of a corn maze, I think of the hedge maze from The Shining.
I don't even know that one.
He gets.
But I'm just afraid that the corn
Danny
stalks are gonna.
runs outside, and he gets into the hedge maze, and
I'm just afraid that the corn is gonna come alive and start attacking me.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, exactly. Pumpkin pie or apple pie? I love both, but pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. Carve or paint pumpkin?
Carve.
I hate carving, but it's
Really?
more fun. Well, I'm just not good at it.
Oh.
But I think there's a lot more creativity of painting the pumpkin, so I'll go paint pumpkin.
I'd rather carve.
Yeah. Cozy sweater or warm flannel? Neither.
Sweater.
Neither. I just want to be naked.
It's
'Cause I don't-
hot here still, though.
It is. I don't want either.
We had a couple of cool days, but
Candy barf corn or caramel apple? Caramel apple.
caramel apple.
Okay, good.
I do like candy corn, but I like caramel apples better.
And then we got pumpkin spice or salted caramel. I got salted caramel on that. I know you love pumpkin
that's
spice,
hard. I love them both.
but I'm doing salted.
I'm a salted caramel person too, though.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't think of that.
Hello. I love the salted caramel pumpkin ice cream that they have at Culver's.
I know you like that, but I'm just saying, if you had to choose from those two, you would actually go salted caramel. You wouldn't do the pumpkin spice. Really?
I don't know. I don't know which
you're
one
a-
I would choose. I'm right on the line with those. I love them both.
You're a pumpkin spice nut. You know that's what it is. You know that's what you would choose.
Listen.
Pumpkin spice.
I have yet to find a salted caramel coffee creamer, okay?
Whatever.
They have a caramel macchiato, but that's not the same thing. It's not salted.
Whatever. 813-699-5353. You got some answers there? Go ahead and show us. Show us your answers here. Charles, dress up. Here we go. Charles, dress up as the unknown Patriot comic. You get a Patriot shirt. All you need is a brown shopping bag. I don't get it.
Put it over your head.
Patriot comic. No. First off, number one, John, very happy about what happened last week with the Patriots. I'm very happy with that. And I wear this jersey with pride, and I wear the other jerseys with pride, with my shirt with pride. I don't care. I'm also to the point where I am so proud, and this has nothing to do with the Patriots, but I show my support to even people in this family who don't want to be Patriot fans, who want to be Bronco fans.
I still like of all teams, the Broncos.
I don't get it either.
This is because they have
They
a
have a
horse,
horse.
so it's like a Mustang, and he likes Mustangs.
Yeah. Which is fine. Let him. He's going to wear his new jersey tomorrow. He got a new Russell Wilson jersey. And listen, he doesn't want to be a Patriot fan. That's fine. I bought him a Mac Jones jersey. He never wore it. I mean, he wore it a couple of times.
He's worn it a couple times.
But,
not very much.
nothing, he's not, particularly thrilled about it. Picked him up from school today, and because it came in the mail, like in the mail. So I went ahead and took it with me to when I picked him up from school. And I hid it inside the little sleeve portion of the back seat.
Yeah.
I said, hey, before you buckle yourself in, there's something there for you. He took it out, ripped it open. Eyes lit up. Thank you. This is cool. Yeah. And he started showboating, which I told him, oh, God, don't do that. Don't do that. Just relax. He's doing, the arms in the air.
The dab.
The dab. Is that what they call it? The dab?
Yes.
Dab.
When you, it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dab.
Yeah. It's just annoying as hell.
Dab him.
And then he tries to floss, and he doesn't do it very well, and he can't pronounce it. He says sloth. I'm slothing.
But whatever. It's like, listen, it wasn't as expensive as a regular adult jersey. I went ahead and got him a jersey and made him happy. Mommy over here, it's like, why would you do that? Because that's what he's in for.
I just don't understand why you spent that much money on it.
It wasn't even that much money.
More than I would have.
I spent more on the Mac Jones jersey than I did this Russell Wilson garbage heap. You know. But he thinks it's the greatest thing, so he's a Bronco fan. So what? And then, like you said, he's a Bronco fan now. And of course,
that could change in 2 weeks.
It could change in a year, which he might grow out of that. And it's like, okay, time for a new jersey. Get a new jersey for another team. It's not a bad thing to change your teams, you know. You wouldn't know anything about that because you don't like football anyway.
No,
what do you care?
What does that matter?
Just saying. It's like you don't know what it's like to root for a team and be with a team. And
I know what it's like to root for a band.
Oh, whatever. Ooh, there's a spooky theme here. Hold on. Let me see what this spooky theme. Look at this. Take a look at my name down there. Look at this.
Ooh.
That's the spooky theme. I'm going to go back to the regular one.
Claw.
Oh, you stopped. I was thinking more like Gremlins. I was thinking more like Halloween or Friday the 13th.
Actually, it looks like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. It does look like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now that I look at it. Now that you got that image stuck in my brain. Yeah. I think you're right. Anyway. Get back to the regular font. 813-699-5353. Halloween show next Monday. Make sure you tune in. We'll have some horrible spooky sounds. We'll have some horrible highlights from Halloween. And just a whole bunch of horrible. We'll have it for you. And we hope you enjoy it and you come on the show and dig it. We got some Disney news coming up. We also have a sad piece of news, happy and sad actually, about the world's oldest dog. This dog lived to be 31 years old. Well, it's a happy sort of story. He lived to be 31 years old. That's an old age.
Yeah,
like
really
senior. Like, he had AARP benefits for a good 20 years.
Is that even possible?
I have no
for
idea.
A dog to live that long?
Apparently so.
Never.
Bobby, who lived in Portugal. Yeah. See, give it to the Portuguese to own a really old ass dog. He lived in a rural village in Portugal with his owner Lionel and his family. Bobby was Lionel's companion since the time Lionel was a little boy. The Guinness Book of World Records reported Bobo's death on October 23rd after it was announced on Facebook by veterinarian Dr. Karen Becker, who had reportedly met Bobby multiple times. Becker wrote last night, "The sweet boy earned his wings. Despite outliving every dog in history, his 11,478 days on this world would never be enough for those who loved him." Of course not. Of course not. Lionel went on to say that, Becker went on to say that Lionel credited his dog's exceptionally long life to a combination of factors: good nutrition, consistent contact with nature, freedom to discover his environment, constant veterinary care, and love. He was 31 years, 165 days old at the time of his passing. That's one old-ass dog.
Yeah.
So he now is the world record holder at 31 years, 165 days old.
What's the age of the dog he beat out?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think it's... Oh, hey, at the time... Let's see. Is that the oldest living dog in February 2023? So apparently 30 years and 265 days old. When he turned 266, he beat out the other dog. Dog.
You're having some trouble talking today.
I am. When the dog turned 31 in May, Lionel threw him a blowout party bash with more than 100 guests invited from all over the world.
Wow.
Listen, that's how you treat a dog when he turns 31.
I guess.
Yeah, right? Ahead of the party, Lionel told the Guinness Book of World Records that his birthday celebration would be very traditional. Would be a very traditional Portuguese party with everybody dining on local meats and fish. The birthday boy, who had eaten only human food from the time he was a pup, would be served extra helpings, he added.
My guess of what they mean by human food is like, boiled chicken, rice, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
not
healthy stuff, not like chicken tenders.
Yeah, exactly.
And
not
nuggets.
a McDonald's hamburger or anything like that.
God, let's not even go there. I can do a whole story on McDonald's hamburgers.
About dogs eating them or people?
No, just the hamburgers themselves.
Oh.
They don't grow mold, right?
Yeah.
They never age because they're not real.
Yeah,
I still like them,
yet
though.
we still eat them.
We still eat them. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Lionel told Guinness Book of World Records that the dog's lifestyle, which included a calm, peaceful environment, contributed to his longevity. He said the dog was very sociable. Rather than chaining him or walking him on a leash, Costa always allowed the dog to roam the forest surrounding his family home. Well, that's nice to do.
Yeah.
Several of the dogs that he had lived long lives, including...
What kind of a dog is it?
It didn't say.
Oh.
It didn't say. But several other dogs that Lionel had lived long lives as well. Bobby's mother, Jira, lived till 18. And the grateful owner never imagined that he would live to be 30.
We had a dog that was 18.
Yeah. But 30 that's one of those you'll never get to again. No way.
Yeah.
I mean, with modern medicine, and I'm sure it's possible, but it's like 31 years of 31 and a half, not just 31 and a half, because you got to count the days.
Yeah.
31 and a half years old for a dog, that is just ancient.
Mm-hmm.
That's just ancient. You got to love that, though. Everybody's, listen, I think we all would love our pets to live on forever until at least we pass.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're dying first before you die. And then you just die with us and when you get buried with us. Or cremated with us or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's something you ever thought about. You ever thought about being buried or cremated?
I never really
You never thought of it? Yeah, I've thought of it a couple of times just because, I've had both ends of the spectrum on my family. My mom was cremated. My grandparents were buried, but they had like, they had set places because my grandfather was military. So he's buried up there in Bushnell and like the National Cemetery up there. Mm-hmm. And that's where my grandmother was buried too, right next to him. So they already had plots. My mom didn't have a plot. My mom, we cremated her and I kept one of her parts of her ashes, and so did my sister. So I gave some thought of it, but I just like, whatever happens, whatever. I'm giving you plenty of life insurance to go ahead and bury me, 6 feet under if you wanted to. But you could also take some of that life insurance and just say, hey, burn the bastard, and I'll go ahead and take the rest of it. I don't know how you'll do it, but whatever. But you'll have plenty of dough.
I never really thought about it.
It's okay. I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to it, but it's like, it's going to be a decision we're going to have to make one way or another. Or if not, it's just going to be the person next to us that's going to make the decision. So unless it's not that important to you, you really could care less what decision's made, really. It just depends on how important to you is it. Are you wanting to stay whole, or would you like somebody to go ahead and dump you in a river, or, keep you in a...
I want a burial at sea.
Take you into Disney World. Dump them over there. That'll get you kicked out.
Yeah, that will get you a lifetime ban.
You know something? I sent you.
Ways to get a lifetime ban at Disney World.
Yes.
Dumping somebody's ashes there.
No, not even that. Not even that. I have.
A lot of people try to do it on Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion. I've heard Pirates of the Caribbean also.
Yeah, where they dump it in the river.
Yeah.
There is something I gave to you.
You gave it to
Or
me.
no, maybe I didn't give it to you. Maybe I saved it on my. I don't know what I did with it. Damn it!
I don't
now
know
I
what
wish
you
I.
did with it either.
I don't know either. But hopefully, son of a bitch. I think I screwed it up. Oh well. There was this guy who got a lifetime ban for jumping into the lake at Epcot.
Idiot.
So, the
Why
bridge?
would you go in that water? That water's disgusting.
It is. Oh God. You know the bridge that connects London to France? He went on the outside of the bridge and jumped in the canal area.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gross. Exactly.
And what about the people who were sitting and lounging in the fountain in Epcot? Did they get banned?
Oh yeah. They got banned too. I'm just saying this is the latest one of them to get banned.
Well, I know the guy who tried to climb the pyramid got banned.
Yeah, that was another way to get banned. They made mention of that too. That's why it was a video of it wasn't
the drunk
everything.
Guy who tried to climb the pyramid in Mexico, Epcot.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it. I can't find it. I thought I sent it to you, but I guess not.
Apparently not.
No, apparently not. I did send you a video of this guy going through the drive-thru.
I hadn't had a chance to look at it yet.
Let's do this. This is so freaking funny. I mean, and if you're not watching, you got to watch this. This is only to be seen. So if you don't have us on your Facebook or YouTube right now, get over and watch the show because I'm going to show you this video. This video is freaking awesome. This is this one guy who is just so damn talented it's not even funny. There's going to be a delay with the sound, so you're not going to. It's going to be you can't watch it there really. So here we go.
Good morning, how can I help you?
Oh, hi there, pal. Can I get 2 double cheeseburgers and a side of fries with that? And, a Coke to go with it, please.
2 double cheeseburgers and a vanilla cone?
Oh, no, just a Coke and a side of fries.
Give me 1 second.
Believe that? All right. Why does she need a second? Oh, I'm kind of scared now. I wonder if the voice has something to do with it, or are they like checking to see if the fries are ready?
No,
I don't know.
Okay, so it was 2 double cheeseburgers, correct?
Oh, yeah.
And what else? I'm sorry?
And then a Coke and a side of fries.
What size did you want your Coke?
What size? A large, please.
And the fries?
Medium, please.
Anything else?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Can I get another double cheeseburger, but on that one, just the meat and cheese. Nothing else on that one?
And the double cheese?
Oh yeah.
So it's another double cheese with only meat and cheese?
That's right.
Oh my god.
And with that one, can I get a medium Coke?
A medium Coke?
And then another side of fries, please.
Medium size?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 3 double cheese?
That's a deal.
Can you pull up to the window?
Thank you so much. We got some laughter on that one. She was like, oh my gosh, I can't hit. I was like, yes!
How'd you guys do that?
Oh, how'd we do what?
Oh my god. 3 double cheeseburgers, 2 medium fries, and a large Coke and a medium Coke, right?
Oh yeah. One of those double cheeseburgers is just meat and cheese, right?
$13.60.
All right.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I made them smile. That makes my heart happy.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great, pal. No?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, man, it's great to hear.
Yay, they're lasting. It makes my heart happy.
You need ketchup?
I'm very lucky with the ketchup.
It's so cool. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. No?
So I think that worked really well. They were having a lot of fun with it, which was super awesome. So it makes me very happy.
I mean, that is just freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually, I mean, obviously he's a voice actor.
Clearly.
He knows what the hell he's doing.
If he's not a voice actor, he's in the
He
wrong
needs to,
career.
yeah, he needs to be if that's the case. That is just so freaking cool. I want to promote this guy. Brian Hull is the guy. He's on Facebook. I've fucking followed him after hearing this. Fucking great. He actually goes into Walt Disney World to meet Stitch. Talks to Stitch. No, he goes up, talks as Mickey, and Stitch is like pointing to him, like, you believe this guy? What the fuck? Stitch is like, what the fuck? Of course, gives him a huge hug. He goes to the Country Bear Jamboree and talks again like Mickey, and the Country Bears are like, look at this guy. Look at this guy doing that. Look at this. I mean, just he blows everybody's mind. It blows my mind that he can do that and do it at will. Change. And it's not just one voice. You got Donald. You got Goofy. He's doing Stitch as well.
There's a kid in one of the classes that I am in it at school who does Stitch very well.
Yeah. Go. Obviously, this guy has got a 1.2 million followers on Facebook. Facebook.com/Brian Hull's Voice. HULLS Voice. All one word. Go follow this guy, especially if you got anything into Disney. Follow this guy. This guy is fucking amazing. I mean, it's there's one here. He's doing Wolfman. This is what monsters say at a Halloween party. Hold on. Anyway, so that it amazes me how good this guy is. I mean, I mean,
he's really good.
He very good. I mean, if they need to get somebody to go ahead and do Mickey or Donald or anybody, they call this guy. I mean, I'm sure he makes a boatload of money already just on doing what he's doing. But call this guy. This guy knows what the fuck he's doing. That was amazing. All right. We got a rowdy dog here. We're going to go to break so we can get this rowdy dog under control. Won't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. We need to get this dog under control. Let's do John the Bang and Downfall 2012. We'll do that, and then we'll come right back after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
He's just a fat Howard Stern. This is the Charles Richardson Show.
I see you whining downtown about Donald Trump, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change from Obama wasn't enough, so I'm like, fuck you, and fuck him too. Trump delivers, and you get triggered. Ha, no, ain't that some shit? You all campaign to change the West, but the West is the best, so here's my fuck you. Look ahead, I'm sorry, you can't afford a Ferrari, but socialism won't get you there. Trump's not a despot, but you call him a Nazi, and you ban speech and that ain't fair. The city is full of idiots like you. Oh shit, they're all triggered. Wow. Just show them your finger. Ooh, I've got some news for you. Go run and have your little hissy fit somewhere else, boy. I see you whining downtown about Donald Trump, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change from Obama wasn't enough, so I'm like, fuck you, and fuck him too. Trump delivers, and you get triggered. Ha, no, ain't that some shit? You all campaign to change the West, but the West is the best, so here's my fuck you. Now I know you are hollow, metropolitan bourgeoisie. Huh. You're a repeater of the media. Is there anything that you won't believe? Nah, your private schools should build a wall on you. Oh shit, they're all triggered. Wow. Just show them your finger. Ooh, I've got some news for you. Most people think you're annoying. I see you whining downtown about Donald Trump, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change from Obama wasn't enough, and I'm like, fuck you, and fuck him too. Trump delivers, and you get triggered. Ha, no, ain't that some shit? You all campaign to change the West, but the West is the best, so here's my fuck you. Cry babies, 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 why do you dishonor the country so bad? You do not get this triggered when the country lets back in the jihad. Jihad, jihad, jihad. But with Trump, you're like, why? 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 Oh, cry babies. Oh, I loathe you. I still loathe you. I see you whining downtown about Donald Trump. Fuck you. I guess the change from Obama wasn't enough, and I'm like, fuck you, and fuck him too. Trump delivers, and you get triggered. Ha, no, ain't that some shit? You all campaign to change the West, but the West is the best, so here's my fuck you.
Man, I'm hungry. Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
And welcome back to the Charles Richardson Radio Network. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna show you. No, I'm reading some comments. You have to do a better job with that dog. I'm telling you. I'm gonna put up these. My God. So somebody on YouTube, I can't think of a name. X, cat CTN MGT. My motherfucker. What the fuck is this? That's one of them.
No idea.
I have no idea either. Then it's CTG. And then I'm and my G Go MMC TMC. Can I buy a vowel? I have no idea what the fuck this means. I have no clue.
And go. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I give up. 813-699-5353. So anyway, and I know the song is by 23EXP. It's the band that plays our theme song. So gotta show them love.
I thought you were commenting about the bodies.
No, I know. I was, well, that could be.
Because it was right after they said that.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, we don't need to talk about Brian Hall anymore. He's done. Thank you. What do we got here? There's the Facebook thing. Let me get my... All right. So there is a new Barbie that's out.
Oh.
Yay, Barbie! And I want to
Is this
show...
a real one or is this a
I
joke?
think this is a real one. I think this is a real one. It's not going to be a good fucking night. I already know it's not going to be a good fucking night at all.
I got her.
Yeah, we'll see how much you got her. So here you go. Let's take a look at this. Full screen effect with the volume. Here we go. This is from Mattel.
A Barbie with Down syndrome. That looks like me. And it's beautiful and I love it to pieces.
Barbie's new inclusive doll, a Barbie with Down syndrome. Toy company Mattel revealed the first Barbie with Down syndrome in a bid to make its famous doll range more inclusive.
I think that's great.
This doll is breaking barriers by creating the first fashion doll with Down syndrome, allowing more children to project their future through fashion doll play and imagine what is possible.
And the first ever Barbie with Down syndrome. That looks like me. And it's beautiful and I love it to pieces.
Je trouve qu'elle a sa place parmi toutes les Barbies. Moi, j'ai ma place dans la société. Et je connais mon expérience.
I want to share my experience.
Et on peut vivre heureux avec.
Happily with Down syndrome. Mattel worked with the National Down Syndrome Society to create the doll.
Through this collaboration, we were able to ensure the doll and all the design elements and details were an accurate representation of a person with Down syndrome.
This means so much for our community who at the first time can play with a Barbie doll that looks like that. The Barbie serves as a reminder, blah, blah, blah. Blue and yellow dress represents symbols and colors associated with Down syndrome awareness. The doll's necklace represents how people with Down syndrome have 3 copies of their 21st chromosome. The Barbie also wears an ankle foot or orthotics which some children with Down syndrome use. The new doll is part of Mattel's 2023 fashion line, which is aimed at creating diversity. And previous dolls have been introduced include a Ken doll with Vitiligo and a Barbie with hair aids. Vitiligo.
That's
Sorry about
the condition that Michael Jackson had.
Oh, okay.
That's where they've got like patches of different skin tones.
Yeah. See, I gotta. So my issue with this is, what does a person with Down syndrome look like? It sounds like they're being excluded in regards to that too.
No, there are certain facial features and things that are distinguishing. They're also usually shorter than most people. So there are. I mean, if you look at somebody who has Down syndrome, you can tell that they have Down syndrome just by looking at them.
But my thing is with that image, is that something? Well, I mean, I guess hearing from that these people are talking about, I guess they're proud. They're proud of it.
Well,
but let me make my point. The thing is that with that image, are they proud of that image, and is that something that they see? To me, if you're going to make a doll like that, it's. See, I don't know, because I don't have Down syndrome. I'm not in that place. I guess I don't have the ability to speak on it. I just think it would be disrespectful to go ahead and morph some face like that. And no, okay.
Because when you grow up as a little girl, a lot of times you want to have that doll that looks like you.
Okay, right. So why don't they make a fat Barbie?
They have.
Okay.
But I mean, not like a fat Barbie, but they have more recently been adding different body shapes to Barbie. She's not just some stick thin thing with big boobs anymore.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
She's got different shapes. Some of them are more flat chested. Some of them are more bigger hips and things like that. So they're trying to make Barbie more inclusive in general. And so with this, they're trying to allow these girls who have Down syndrome to be able to play with a doll that looks like them. They have Barbies in a wheelchair. I have a friend whose daughter's in a wheelchair who has one of these Barbies in a wheelchair, and she was very excited to get it.
Okay.
So it's definitely.
See, I'm not in a position to go ahead and comment, but I felt that I wanted to make at least my feelings known, because I feel this would have been disrespectful for somebody with Down syndrome.
No.
But clearly, I'm wrong.
No, and as far as the orthotics and things like that, they actually, not for Barbie dolls, but for other kinds of dolls, they make things that you can buy separately to make your doll look like you. So for children,
are we talking
who
like
have,
a Build-A-Bear where you can go ahead and dress it up or something?
Not really, but like the American Girl dolls, you can buy different. You can buy a wheelchair for the American Girl dolls. You can buy different accessories that would make it more. You can buy hearing aids. They have like feeding tubes and things like that where if any kind of disability where it would be physically seen, you can.
Wait a minute, feeding tubes? Are you talking about like somebody in a vegetative state?
No.
What are you talking about? Like
you don't
like
have
a baby?
to be in a vegetative state to have a feeding tube.
No, I get. I understand that, but I'm just trying to say, what do you mean by feeding tubes? Like what status would
Like
this person be in that?
Are
you talking about a baby?
No, it doesn't have to be a baby.
I'm lost.
A lot of people have feeding tubes.
They do.
Yes.
See, I thought a feeding tube was something in the hospital where you're on life support or something.
No. They're like a G tube that's like a little port that goes in their stomach, and they get their nutrition through it.
What would that be for?
Like a formula.
So what would that be for, though? Like who would be in that?
A lot of different situations. People who have difficulties with motor strength in their mouth and they can't chew.
They can't. Okay. Okay.
So they have to be on a liquid diet or partially liquid diet.
Right.
But yeah, they're or like people who have swallowing problems. People who've had a stroke or something like that, where they've lost use of their facial muscles.
I got you.
But yeah.
Okay. So there's different things. Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that they have to be hospitalized.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just something that you know.
I know what you're thinking of,
right.
like somebody in a coma or something like that. No, they do. A lot of people have feeding tubes for different reasons.
Well, all right,
but,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So they do, but they make attachments for like teddy bears and baby dolls.
Right.
Also,
Okay.
it helps to normalize it for the kids so that they don't feel so scared, especially if they're new to, like they've just gotten this
Yeah.
and, they're scared about it. Well, that helps. Like, okay, well, the teddy bear has it too. So, okay, it must not be that bad,
Right. I get it. Okay. All right. I mean, again, like I said, I didn't quite understand what the appeal was in regards to it, but okay, now I get it. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at it. I'm thinking, really, they're coming out with this, really? And it's like, well, now I get it. Now I understand it. So, all right, there you go, Barbie, Down syndrome style. There you go. It doesn't say like when it's going to be available. Apparently, it's for the 2023 version, so it must be out there somewhere. I mean, we're already going into November
it's
close.
been put out already. I remember hearing about it a while back.
Okay, that's cool. All right, 813-699-5353. What do we got here? Let's get back over here. So, talked about Down syndrome Barbie. We did that. I'm wondering, is it time to get into the Disney news or... we talked about the doggy.
I sent you some memes. I know you don't like the way I send the memes. But
Yeah, it's not very I mean, it's hard for me to do that. Did you know that there was a baby born at the Indianapolis Colts Cleveland Brown game this weekend?
Really?
There was a baby born at the stadium.
That's crazy.
It's like, touchdown! Yep, it's touching down. It's coming down. All right. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, formerly known as The Rock, still known kind of as The Rock, apparently he's not satisfied with the new waxed figure that has been carved out to them over at the Grevin Museum in Paris, France. The actor said he asked the team to reach out to him to change one major part of his figure, its skin tone.
Interesting.
Yes, when you take a look at The
Rock... Did they make him too white?
Yes, they did. Yeah, he made him... That was way too white. He shared an Instagram reel on Sunday by the comedian James Andre Jefferson Jr., who poked fun at the waxed figure. And it says, "That's how Paris thinks he looks." That's what Jefferson said, sharing the image of the wax figure, which depicts the actor with very light skin. He says they turned The Rock into a pebble.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like The Rock hasn't been seen. Jefferson continued. It looks like The Rock hasn't seen the sun in a day of his life.
Wow.
The Rock, who is a mixture of black and Samoan, also shared Jefferson's video to his very own Instagram page. For the record, according to The Rock, for the record, I'm going to have my team reach out to our friends at the Grevin Museum in Paris so we can work on, quote, updating my waxed figure here with some important details and improvements, starting with my skin color. And next time I'm in Paris, I'll stop in and have a drink with myself. Wow.
Interesting.
The Grevin Museum, like Madame Trustwin's wax museums in Orlando, New York, and London, displays wax figures of celebrities. Their figures range from Charlie Chaplin to Nelson Mandela to Leonardo DiCaprio. Sculptor Stephanie Barrett created the wax figure of Johnson using photos and videos instead of seeing the star in person, the museum said in a news release on Monday. The news release said the teams went to the gyms in the hope of finding a man who matched The Rock's extraordinary measurements, the news release says. It's true, that is always impressive to make people of this size. We were lucky enough to find somebody who physically matched Dwayne Johnson's build and height that really allowed us to get it right. Barrett said it was difficult to achieve the subtle mark smirk Johnson that gives in the photo he used to create the figure. Johnson's eyes were redone 3 times to ensure they were warm and not too dark, while his Samoan tattoos took 10 days to print. Yeah, he's got those Samoan tattoos aren't easily done.
Well,
they're
they're really intricate.
They're very intricate, so they had to make sure that was almost identical. CBS News reached out to the Grevin Museum for comment and is waiting a response. Johnson, who wrestled for the WWE, is estimated to be at 6'5", weigh 260 pounds, according to the sports news publication Bleacher Report. After a successful wrestling career, he went over to a more successful acting career, where he starred in action movies like The Fast and Furious. He became Hollywood's highest-paid actor in 2016 and from 2019 to 2021. Johnson's mother is Samoan, and he has portrayed Pacific Islander characters like Maui in Disney's animated film Moana. In 2021, he created and starred in an autobiographical film called Young Rock, which chronicled his childhood with his father, Canadian wrestler Rocky Johnson, who is black. In 2019, responding to a Twitter user who said The Rock was billed as a Samoan wrestler, Johnson says he identifies as both black and Samoan. So apparently The Rock does not like being too white. Honestly, it looks like Vin Diesel, to be honest with you. When you take a look at the...
Well, I mean, if you make The Rock white, you basically get Vin Diesel.
I think so. I think that's what it is. So here is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what The Rock looks like in Paris Touch.
Yeah, he's really white.
He's very white.
It looks like Vin Diesel with The Rock tattoos.
Oh, right? Thank you. You imagine how pissed off The Rock is? Him and Vin Diesel don't get along anyway. Vin Diesel.
I mixed those two up.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean that's Vin Diesel right there with The Rock's tattoos. And that doesn't even look like all The Rock's tattoos, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess for the sculpture, because he's wearing a shirt, it hides a lot. Yeah, because his tattoos are all over his chest area and upper shoulder. So yeah, that's like the very tail end of it. I mean, he almost should just go ahead and make it sleeves, instead of just partial sleeves. And that's that. Hey, did you notice that according to Yahoo News, most adults in the United States are not dressing up for Halloween this year?
Really? They're
not doing it. A Yahoo YouGov poll shows that 22% of adults are dressing up, 63 are skipping the costume, and 14 haven't decided yet. But 63, that's like 2/3 of America.
Well,
they don't want to do it.
To be honest, though, how many adults really do dress up? Unless you're going to a party or a bar or a club or some kind of event.
And I guess that's where the 22% are going.
Right.
But what about dressing up with your kids?
A lot of people don't. A lot of people just go take their kids trick-or-treating, but they don't wear a costume.
No, that sucks. People are going ahead and just, come on. Join. You got to loosen up. Got to have some fun.
Well, it's funny because we've been talking about the trunk or treat at work, and Cameron was like, well, what's Stefan going to be? And I said Spider-Man. And she's like, how does that relate to Stitch? And I was like, well,
it doesn't.
It doesn't. But here's the thing. Because the Stitch that we're doing has spider webs, and it's dressed as a spider. So that's how it really... I was like,
there you go. It's the spider webs. It's spider webs there.
Yeah.
No problem. No worries.
It's Spidey Stitch.
No worries. Oh man. All right. I think it's time for some Disney news. We got a few Disney things going on here, so that's kind of cool. Let's get the small world in there, because that's what we do. We go ahead.
Is a small world.
We get the small. Yeah, we get the small worlds in there. So let's do it. Small world time. Oh, sorry. There we go. Got it working this time. Yay! All right, so let's talk Disney. Disney is bringing back at Magic Kingdom Enchantment. Now, before you go ahead and get all pooey on me, Enchantment is going to be a special evented fireworks show. No, it doesn't mean you have to buy a separate ticket. It's only going to happen on certain dates. Happily Ever After is still going to be What?
I didn't
You're
like
shaking
that one
your head.
either. I want wishes back. Okay?
Oh, hey, listen. You get what you get. It's just happening. Leave it alone.
Leave my wishes alone. I
Yeah.
want my wishes back.
Right. As part of
That was an actual fireworks show.
As part of the Disney After Hours events at Magic Kingdom, Disney Enchantment Nighttime Spectacular will be returning to Magic Kingdom on event nights.
So it is.
That's right. So it is going to be an extra ticketed event. On event nights, early arrivals will have the opportunity to see both Happily Ever After and Disney Enchantment. Okay, so it is going to be a ticketed item. That's where in Enchantment. That's where they That's where they light up the.
On the castle.
Yeah, and well, that's Happily Ever After too.
Yeah, both of them are.
Yeah, but this the Enchantment. I think that's the one that's on Main Street that gets projected too.
Yeah, Enchantment was the one that they did for a little while, and then nobody liked it, and then they got rid of it, and then they brought back Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
Which I've seen once, and it was okay, but I couldn't see half of it because I'm not tall enough to see the castle when there's like 20 billion people crammed into that space.
Yeah, it's kind of crammy, and when you're short like she is, 5'3", and that's being generous. It's
I'm 5'3" on a tall day.
Yeah,
that's
a
what
tall
I say.
day, right? Oh,
More like 5'2.5".
Yeah,
but
right.
We'll go with it.
New details are surrounding the Disney Jollywood nights at Hollywood Studios. Apparently, this Jollywood thing is, I think, has gotten really boring, but they're adding stuff.
My mic keeps sliding around. So I was looking into it, and it almost seems like it's a more grown-up Christmas party.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to get dressed up, and I'm going to go out and have some drinks. Christmas party.
Yeah.
This is not your very Merry Christmas party where you get some hot cocoa and cookies.
That's right.
This is
you get some cookies and rum.
This is your grown-up, I'm going to put some whiskey in my hot cocoa kind of Christmas party.
This is the drinking around the world at Hollywood Studios.
Well, but it's fancier than that, though.
Yeah, they're kind of...
Because they're putting
it's like almost like
they're
red carpeting.
Dress up in your holiday best. And, I mean, they're promoting this as an adult, grown-up Christmas party.
So anyway, here's what it is. Obviously, they're bringing back Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Hopefully a lot better than what we saw. Here's another sneak peek to what's going on. Extravagant entertainment. Disney Holidays in Hollywood, a star-studded variety show in the grand tradition of Tinseltown holiday specials with a twist of today's Hollywood magic. That's going to be one of the new shows that's there. Special guest stars including Kermit, Miss Piggy, Tiana Bell, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. There are plenty of surprises in store, including a brand new original song by Tiana. Singers, dancers, and live jazz musicians round out the talented cast of entertainers in this dazzling performance. Anyway. You also want to miss this. What's this? Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas sing-along. Enter a dreamlike adventure in this Hypertron theater where Jack Skellington takes us on an exploration of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Sing along to beloved songs from the iconic film and discover magic in unexpected places. Along the way, you'll conquer Oogie Boogie and be encouraged to follow your curiosity.
That seems kind of cool.
It does. The new Fits for the Fete, F-E-T-E with the thing over the E. I'm not sure if I sounded that right.
I don't know.
Mickey and Minnie and friends are wearing new outfits exclusively for this glitzy celebration, and they invite you to do the same. The new outfits are inspired by the party's vintage vibe, which celebrates the glitz and glam of Hollywood. Art directors, show producers, and designers work together on land on to just the right combination of colors and fabric for this special look. Delve into any old collection of ornaments from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and you'll be sure to find an array of colorful pastels. And that's exactly what we have here. Mint green, soft reds, and a scrumptious fabric set that set the tone as you encounter Mickey and Friends holiday greetings in the animation courtyard. The gang has just wrapped on the set of their new holiday film, and you're invited to catch a glimpse of the magic. More to adore, there will be a DJ that played the merriest of mashups featuring a mix of smooth classics laid with modern beats, while tunes at the entrance set the tone for the evening. Stroll around Echo Lake for a trip down more recent memory lane featuring holiday music and characters from the Disney Channel favorites, including Powerline Max, Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dales, and the Piranhas and Ferb. Throughout the event, Thank you. Throughout the event, revel in oodies of spectacular entertainment, a welcome to Disney Jollywood Nights strike your best pose for the gram in front of a stunning new neon sign before joining the dance party. Disney Photo Pass photographers will be there to capture the moment, and complimentary digital downloads of your Disney Photo Pass photos are captured during the event and included with the price of your ticket. Beyond marvelous entertainment, there's so much more that's new and fun. Since tonight is Hollywood, get ready to pose for special photo opportunities. A robotic arm magic shot will capture your red carpet moment with a glamorous, show-stopping video. There's also a camera array magic shot, 7 cameras, that will shoot a boomerang-style photo of your group in front of a Disney Jollywood Nights backdrop. Plus, you can enjoy favorite attractions with lower wait times during this limited capacity event, and a virtual queue will be in place for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Remember to link your tickets to My Disney Experience. Don't forget, Disney Hollywood Studios will once again present Sunset Seasons greetings nightly throughout the season as the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is magically transformed into an array of holiday scenes as snow falls along Sunset Boulevard. I enjoyed that. I really did. That was
Stefan
cool.
enjoyed that,
Oh,
too.
yeah, he did. He did. There is more to come, so stay tuned to Streaming the Magic Live for streaming announcements all season long. So, yeah, it's a... That
does actually sound kind of cool.
They're bringing more to it, and I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
Because it really sounded blah when I first looked it over. Now there's finally stuff to come through here.
Yeah, but I see that as being like the grown-up, like if we were gonna go just the two of us.
Yeah.
But if we were gonna bring Stefan, it would be the Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah. There's a new Frozen holiday surprise coming to Magic Kingdom Park. This is just released a couple of days ago. The holiday season is looking more festive than ever. We have new details on the new Frozen holiday show coming to Magic Kingdom next month, titled Frozen Holiday Surprise. The show will transform Cinderella's castle into a shimmering, crystallized palace. Here's the full announcement today at Magic Kingdom Park. Frozen friends from Arendelle? Thank you. Are conjuring up something new and extra special for the holidays. Join in the celebration of new Frozen holiday surprise as Olaf and more than 100 of his Snoggy siblings decorate Cinderella's castle with festive touches. Appearing live on stage in new holiday looks, Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and Kristoff each bring something special to the gathering. Festivities culminate as Elsa adds sparkling finishing touches, transforming Cinderella's castle into a shimmering crystallized palace, a look that will remain throughout the evening.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Before COVID, they used to do this.
But is it what we think it is?
Before COVID, they used to have Anna and Elsa come up on the stage. They do a whole little presentation, and Elsa freezes the castle. And then they turn on one section at a time the twinkle lights on the castle, and it is gorgeous. It is the most beautiful that you will ever see.
And they haven't done that
Cinderella's
since
castle.
2018. 2019, 2018, something like that.
2019.
Okay.
Because they closed down in 2020. They opened up before Christmas, but then we went that Christmas, and that was when they had a projection. Anyway,
So we're thinking this whole...
I really hope they'll bring it back to what it was, because it was so pretty.
Yeah.
You could probably find a picture of it.
I'm sure I could.
I
know we've taken pictures.
I'm on my phone.
For you water park enthusiasts here in Orlando, Disney's Blizzard Beach is going to reopen November 6th just in time for Typhoon Lagoon to close. So once again, just one water park is going to be open. Blizzard Beach will take over for the rest of the year. November 5th will be the last day of Typhoon Lagoon for the year. And of course, I'm sure next summer, it'll flip-flop again.
Why don't they just have them both
don't know.
open? That makes no sense.
I don't know. I honestly think it's because of. I honestly think it's because they don't have as many people going. To be honest with you,
could be.
And or staffing.
Yeah.
The Candlelight Processional at Epcot is coming back this year, starting November 24th. There'll be favorite processional. There'll be your favorite celebrities and a massive choir accompanied by a 50-piece orchestra, trumpets, and the incredible voices of Liberty. The event returns this year with new celebrity narrators than ever before. 9 new voices, actually, to be exact. We have Chrissy. I'll go ahead and cast it for you. Here's the list, 24th to the... Well, I'll just read it out to you.
I'd like to see her.
Christy Metz?
Yes.
Who's she?
That's the chick from This Is Us.
Oh, God.
The fat chick?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Louis Fonzi. He's new. And Margaret, I know who she is.
I don't.
She played on Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was the woman that they were all fighting over. Simu John Stamos comes aboard.
I want to see
the 3rd
him
to
too.
the 5th.
Neil Patrick Harris is always a big draw.
He's always a good Neil Patrick Harris. Marlee Matlin. Brendan Fraser comes on. Eva Longoria. Joey McIntyre. Sterling K. Brown. Jordan Fisher. Stephen Curtis Chapman rings it in from the 24th to the 25th. That's Christmas time. Audra McDonald.
He's a big Christian musician.
Audra McDonald and Lisa Ling. Now, if you're looking to go ahead and get dining packages, they've opened up last week. So go ahead and you can actually book them now. Dining packages basically guarantee you a seat in the theater. And usually it's a pretty good seat.
When is John Stamos?
John Stamos, the 3rd to the 5th.
All right. Well, we could possibly
There's
make
a
it
couple.
then.
There's a couple of them that are on the weekend. Couple of big ones.
Yeah.
The 3rd into the 5th is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
So we could. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could stretch it and go see him on Sunday. We're just calling off on Monday.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris, 6, 7, and 8. That's in the middle of the week.
Right.
Brendan Fraser, also middle of the week. Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to think of when our blockout was.
Chrissy Metz is the weekend, 24th, 25th, and 26th. But that's Thanksgiving weekend.
Well, I don't think we're going up there Thanksgiving weekend. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Joey McIntyre, the 17th and I know. The 17th and 18th. That's a Sunday, Monday. So I was wrong. I think it was the Eat to the Beat that I was looking at that had a lot of good weekend cuts. So, but yeah, a lot of new lists. The one who's not on there anymore is Whoopi. Whoopi's not there no more.
We saw Whoopi though.
We did. I'm not saying we didn't see Whoopi. I'm just saying Whoopi was known just to being there. She was known for being there.
She might have opened her mouth one too many times.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't want to fly in my throat anymore. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter to me.
I mean, Whoopi says a lot of things that maybe she shouldn't say.
Well, that's the same thing with Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
So they all need to keep their mouths shut. You know what? No. Let them say what they feel, honestly.
I mean, it's freedom of speech. I mean, say whatever you want, but I'm just saying maybe Disney was like, no.
Yeah, right.
You say too many things.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
There is a new thing here from Gideon's. I forget how you pronounce that. Gideon's, thank you. So there is a new thing here. It's a new
That's
beloved
the place where people line up for hours just to get a stinking cookie.
Yes. So anyway, no, we've already told you
I've
October
heard the cookie's not even that good.
Whatever they line up for, I think they need to be a virtual queue, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's insane.
Gideon's is releasing its favorite limited time snack, and we think the snack is good to get your hands on this fall. It is the peanut butter apple galette, made with Gideon's peanut butter sauce. Oh, they already had me there. Baked with fresh cut apples, wrapped in a buttery homemade pastry, and topped with crunchy peanut butter crumbs. Had me there too. Here's what it looks like. Holy shit!
Wow.
Nice. I'll wait for that. Oh, motherfucker. It's also, this is the only available this weekend, October 21st, 22nd. Shit.
We're going there this weekend.
October 21st,
Oh, it was
it's
last
last weekend.
Oh.
And we're not going to go there just to wait in lines 10 hours for a fucking
Oh my
peanut
God,
butter
it's
cookie.
insane. We have been at Disney Springs literally when they opened the parking lots because we went for other reasons. But anyway, we see this line and we're like, what is this line for? Cookies.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second.
Was already like stretched way down.
Introducing
And
its
they don't
favorite
even open for
limited item of the year, peanut butter apple galette. Then it says, what's even better, we bet this also pairs well with Gideon's cold brews. Note that there is a limit of 2 galettes per customer. Also, this is the only... yeah, never mind. Oh, you suck! Gideon's, you suck! So never mind. That was
You
a
would have had
waste.
to wait forever for one of those.
And I would have. I would have been too tired to eat it, but I would have waited for
Stefan and I would have gone off to do something else.
it. You could have gone off to do a whole tour of the Magic Kingdom. I'd
Yeah.
still be in line.
Probably. I rode every ride in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm still
You're
in line.
still in line?
Yes. Leave me alone. I didn't
I
do
even
it.
stayed for the fireworks. You're still in line?
I'm still in line.
Haven't you gotten your stinking cookie yet?
No, and it's not a cookie, damn it.
Whatever the hell
My
you
peanut
want.
butter thingy.
Call it.
Whatever.
It
And
looked
that's
like a cookie to me.
Yeah, right. And that's the Disney news here that we had for this month. We're out going this Friday night. We're going to be making our trip up there. We'll be snoozing in the car to the hotel. Get out of the hotel, and then we're off to Hollywood
To
Studios.
see the wizard?
No, not to see the wizard. We're going to go ahead and
Oh.
see. We're off to see the Woody, the wonderful.
Well, no, that just does not sound right at all.
No, not at all.
But actually, it used to be before they closed the Great Movie Ride, you could see the Wizard of Oz at Hollywood Studios.
It's just whatever. Nobody cared.
Hey, I liked the Great Movie Ride.
It was good. Actually, Universal took it over, apparently.
What?
Yeah, Universal apparently has some type of great movie escape
Huh.
that they're doing over there.
Well,
so
I'm sure it's different.
it better be. Somebody's going to get sued. Do you realize January 1st, the rights to Steamboat Willie are done?
Really?
Yeah, it's open. The copyrights are open. So Steamboat Willie can go wherever. I'm
sure that Disney will pay to keep a hold of it.
I don't think they can. I think that's it. They're
I'm sure you can re-register a copyright after it expires, or like before it expires.
I don't know. They're making a big deal that they're not looking to do it.
Why?
I don't know. That's the deal they're making. They're
Well,
not making a big deal of
Steamboat
it.
Willie is not. I mean, they're not going to lose the rights to Mickey Mouse.
They may.
No, because Steamboat Willie was a separate character.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I think Mickey Mouse also.
He turned into Mickey Mouse eventually, but
Yeah, but I think Mickey Mouse, the trademark for Mickey Mouse, is up too.
no, because Mickey Mouse came later.
Mickey Mouse trademark. Okay, according to the U.S. copyright law, the rights for a character expire 95 years after publication of the original work. Disney will lose the Mickey Mouse copyright for Steamboat Willie in 2024, since the short animated film was produced and distributed in 28.
Okay. But again, you can reapply for it.
I don't know. 95 years is a long time. 1928 copyrights lasted for 28 years with the option of a renewal for another 28 years. As of 2023, Mickey Mouse was published almost 95 years ago. The copyright of the original Mickey Mouse character, as it appeared in Steamboat Willie, expires January 1st, 2024. Now, the thing is, does that mean it's all Mickey Mouse's?
I'm sure they're going to renew it.
I don't know.
They're not going to lose their cash cow.
The rights to the character expire 90 years about. Thus, Disney, which is also called the House of Mouse, due to the character, may lose the rights to the character.
You know that they're going to renew it, and they're not going to lose Mickey Mouse.
Well, if it's public domain, they can still use it anyway. It's just not theirs anymore.
Yeah, but then they lose control of it. That means anybody can use it for anything.
Yeah.
But
that
they're
doesn't
not
mean
going
they
to let
can't.
that go.
But well, I hope not.
They've got too much cash in that. They're not going to let that go.
Yeah. Well, it's not really, it's really not that important, honestly. Really take a look at it. Does it really affect us any? They're raising prices on us anyway.
Yeah.
Like, they're raising prices on everything anyway. I mean, shit, the annual passes just went up $50 all across the board for the year. I mean, when you really think about it, $50 over 12 months it's like $3 a month, $4 a month. It's not really that big of a deal. But still, it's like every dollar counts. Yeah. We're not getting any, they're starting to, they're officially going to go ahead and start now to where we don't have to make reservations anymore on certain days. Like, they're going to give like VIP days where you don't have to make reservations, just come on in. It's going to be certain days. But
it's probably the slower days.
Oh yeah, probably. Like when you go to make reservations now, some of the parks have a star next to them. It's a free day. You can make reservations. It doesn't count against your 5.
Yeah.
Same thing with this one. Just come on in. You don't have to even do a reservation. Just come on in.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Got the hiccups again.
And that'll get a lot of locals. Decide to go, maybe we'll just go head over there today.
Well, the big thing is they're reporting that they're seeing the slowest attendance in a while. I think, who the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
Always.
Who are you seeing this from?
Although I have
Liars.
seen a few days where people have been posting and they're showing pictures, and it really isn't that crowded. But anytime we've been there recently, it's been packed.
But it's also where they're taking the picture.
Well,
if you're taking the picture in the middle of Main Street at...
No, this was like Liberty Square in the middle of the day, which is usually pretty
it's usually pretty
heavy
busy.
traffic.
Yeah, especially the walkway there.
Yeah.
Where they do the parade.
Yeah, and that's where it was.
Yeah.
So...
And it's not to say that there's slow days. There's slow days, but they're just
they're not as
enhancing
much as it used to be, though. There used to be certain times a year where you knew you could have a quieter Disney trip, a less hectic Disney trip.
Not anymore. No, not anymore for you. Anyway, we are running out of time here. We got a couple more minutes to go, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Of course, you can go ahead and catch us on Facebook at the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. You can catch us on YouTube. Search The Charles Richardson Show. We are on Live 365. Download your app and search the Charles Richardson Show Network. Yep, that's right. We have our own network. And we are now back on Lime City Radio. Thanks, guys, for having us. We are on 920 WON, the Apple. Thanks again for having us as well. today it's a Wednesday. We're not on Rockin' Waves, but we are on every Monday on Rockin' Waves. Make sure you go ahead and check them out. And we are also on some other place too that I wasn't aware of. This. Let's see, 920 WN. We were also on the UG. The UG.media. We're on there as well too. I got to get all my ducks in a row here. So thank you again for everybody that's picking us up and bringing us back. We appreciate it all. So that's it for here. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Just make sure you go ahead and follow us on social media and wherever you can find the Charles Richardson Show. Make sure you go ahead and listen and tune in and share. We love it when people share because sharing is caring. And I'm just rambling on now. All right, everybody. Have a good one. We will see you Monday for the Halloween show. Take care, everybody.